Eva, good evening. Investigators tell me it was a fellow South Burlington High School student behind this kill list, targeting both students and faculty here at this campus. Just after 8 o'clock tonight, the FBI arrested 18-year-old Josiah Leach at his home in South Burlington. The South Burlington High School senior's arrest comes really just hours after a chilling video started circulating on social media identifying specific targets as part of this threat.
Good. You all finally take this serious. You all played well. You reached level 4 of my little rebel game. You think blurred.
Now, according to court paperwork Channel 3 obtained tonight, we are learning it is really some high-tech investigative work that led to the arrest of 18-year-old Josiah Leach. Authorities reveal in this information that they were able to trace down both a series of email addresses and social media accounts. They're actually tracing back both here to the school as well as the suspect's home. A short time ago, I spoke with South Burlington Police Chief Trevor Whipple about the arrest and what has transpired in this community over the course of the last few days.
You know, what you're going to see is some good boots on the ground investigative work, some investigators that were really committed and impassioned to say we need to figure out who's doing this so that we can make it stop. Our community's feeling unsafe. People are frightened and literally in fear of their lives. We had some good folks to the table with some great knowledge of how to do cybercrime investigation, particularly the FBI and folks from the Leahy Center over at Champlain College.
We've had a community on edge for quite a few days now. You spoke with folks who are afraid to come out of their house. What's it like for you as the police chief tonight?
Bittersweet. It's bittersweet, Keith. I'm very pleased that our investigators and the folks working with us have identified a suspect, have made an arrest. But it leaves the baggage behind. It leaves these people who I spoke to today who are literally afraid to come out of their house. It doesn't go away. They're going to have to rebuild some security and trust in the community. They're not going to just throw open the door tonight and say we're safe again. They're going to have to rebuild some comfort in this community and realize that, yes, they are safe. And to me, that's sad. I mean, that tugs at my heartstrings that there are people left in the wake of these threats who now have this psychological trauma that they're going to have to deal with.
Some thought this may have been somebody up to no good from far, far away. To learn that the suspect is a South Burlington High School student, what goes through your mind?
I think, again, shocking. I think there's a lot of people feeling deceived, feeling cheated, maybe for lack of a better word, that it's one of their own. It's somebody within their own midst. I think that is even more difficult for some folks to come to grips with. Recapping our breaking news tonight, again, the FBI arrested 18-year-old Josiah Leach just after 8 o'clock tonight at his home in South Burlington. The police chief here in South Burlington tells me he is their suspect, tied to an investigation here at South Burlington High School where a kill list was created targeting both students and teachers here at the South Burlington campus. Josiah Leach facing a number of charges tonight. Eva, if convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison.
Wow, really stunning news. Keith, what can you tell us about Leach? Where is he tonight?
Authorities not saying a whole lot about him tonight, but they are telling me that he is behind bars and will remain behind bars, Eva, until a court appearance that is slated for Monday morning.
I know that you spoke to one of the students on that kill list. What did that student have to say?
Eva, just an incredible young man I spoke with this afternoon. I spoke with this individual. He says he saw the breaking news actually right on the Channel 3 website. When that happened, he rushed over to the South Burlington Police Department to hear the news for himself. He got here before we did. He expressed a sigh of relief for sure. There was another woman out here tonight saying that she was the aunt of 2 women who were on the list as well, congratulating authorities, thanking them for their work this week, and from her as well, just a tremendous sigh of relief in this community that certainly has been on edge over the course of the last couple of days. None of them understandably ready to go on camera tonight. Pretty shaken by the developments we've seen over the course of the last few days, but certainly a sigh of relief here at the South Burlington campus. Coming up in just a little bit, Eva, we are going to hear from the South Burlington School Superintendent David Young. He has been very busy all week handling these threats as well. Hear his message to this community coming up in about 10 minutes. Eva?
All right. Thank you, Keith.
Welcome back, everyone. Keith McGilvery here live on the campus of South Burlington High School. We, of course, are following breaking news tonight to share with you. Just after 8 o'clock this evening, the FBI arrested a South Burlington High School student, 18-year-old Josiah Leach, arrested at his home in South Burlington. Following really a week where this community has been on edge, a number of threats have been coming in targeting specific students and teachers at this school. Most recently, a video that was circulating on social media this morning identifying specific individuals as part of that threat. But we are learning tonight a South Burlington High School senior, 18-year-old Josiah Leach, arrested by the FBI this evening. Just a short time ago, I spoke with the superintendent for the school district, David Young, about tonight's developments.
I think, I would tell them that, faith in our community and trust in our community, our leadership within our school district, our administrators, our city officials, our police, have, significantly helped us in this, in the ability for us to move forward. And I think I want them to feel confident that we can have a good week of some time, much needed time off this week ahead, and that we'll start back on Monday with a great new start.
Again, Eva, just after 8 o'clock tonight, the FBI arrested 18-year-old Josiah Leach in connection with a series of threats made toward both students and faculty here at South Burlington High School. That kill list circulated quite widely on social media. Folks may have seen that and recognized that, yes, in fact, his own name was on that list. Now, authorities were asked about that this evening. They're remaining relatively tight-lipped, not saying much about that, but that was something that was observed this evening for sure. But again, that individual, 18-year-old Josiah Leach, he is behind bars tonight, pending a court appearance Monday morning.
Just unbelievable, Keith. What do we know about school activities moving forward?
We are learning tonight from a tweet, Eva, from the South Burlington High School principal that activities will be back on, that sports will be back on tomorrow, that this building will actually be open. When this situation unfolded earlier this week, a lot of folks just had to simply leave their belongings in this building. We're learning tomorrow that they will be able to return to the building to gather their belongings, that sports will resume in the morning as well. And I said to the superintendent, does this mean that school is back on a week from Monday after April vacation? And Eva, he says following this arrest, that certainly is his intention. Eva?
All right. Thank you, Keith.